She'll never take none. She looks so serious, but she's still having fun. She wins them all, she's on top of her game. Competitors disappear, no one remains. Executive Plaza. Activities returned.
It's a different time frame, but still, definitely glad that. Different time frame, but things are slowly but surely returning.
It would be like my raincoat ad that I had.
Day one of the first ever Vanhoover Pony Expo is a go. Events.
Alright, we guys ready?
Also, slowly but surely getting underway, and of course, it's a. Different layout than what we're used to, but still, it's definitely a lot to look forward to from definitely a lot to look forward to, including Kelly, again, Spitfire, Rihanna, and those two wonderful cadets from towards the end of season 6. Like I said, it's a different layout than what we're used to, as well as obviously not taking it. Obviously, there's a couple places that ish that won't. That way-ish that won't. Be even use, but still plenty to look forward to.
Kelly Metzger, that's right, she's coming, and that is who? Fire, that's right. She's also, and I'm forgetting her name, but from Equestria Girls. I forget her name now. And I look like an idiot. Yay! Anyway, she's a couple of really great characters. Really happy to have her coming as well. They will be here on Saturday, that's tomorrow. So if you have your pass for the weekend, congratulations, you get to see them, that's awesome. They're here from, their first panel's at 11:30 tomorrow, and they're doing autographs for just 1 hour, so be aware of that. 1 hour tomorrow from 12:45 till 1:45.
I will be honest, it is likely more than enough time.
Yes. So you should be fine, just be aware that, don't go for lunch and then realize you couldn't get an autograph. So make sure you get there. Kids, there's actually going to be a kids event with Kelly, it's all about how to be a Wonderbolt. That'll be at 4:15 if you've got some kids. And also 3:15, Peter New's going to be talking about his short film Woodman, as well as
Con of the Dead.
As well as Con of the Dead, which is an upcoming thing, and I'll let him talk about that, but it's really fun. They borrowed my suit for it. It's really cool. Anyways. Okay. And then on Sunday, who's a fan of Top Bolt? The episode Top Bolt. Couple people. Okay, well, how about a round of applause for Emmett Hall and Rona Rees coming on Sunday? It's their first time coming to a PonyCon, and they're super excited. Rona was so excited. She's actually flying into from Australia on Saturday, arriving on Sunday, driving home, having a shower, and coming here. So she's super stoked. She was like, no, I'm making it work, and she's coming. So she's really excited to be here. Emmett Hall, for those who don't know, he's the voice of Sky Stinger, which is her opposite half in Top Bolt. He is also a storyboard artist from the show for seasons, I believe it was seasons 2 and 3, and he was on Equestria Girls as well. So he did a bunch of stuff there, so he's also a stand-up comedian, so I'm looking forward to what he can do for us. They have some panels on 2:15. Is their VA panel. They again have a 1-hour autograph at 3:30 and kids VIP at 1 o'clock. So no particular order. Whatever order we choose, and we did. And there it is, and it's on your schedule.
Just keep in mind, kids panels are strictly for people with kids or their and their guardians.
Yep. It's for the kids. Kids.
It is, you know.
And we should, actually, we have looked at our reg numbers. We currently have very close to 10% of our total attendance as underage people at this con so far. So that's pretty awesome, and that's just so far.
Yeah.
That's just so far. So we're really looking forward to see what that turns out to be by the end of the weekend. So yeah, gonna be lots of kids running around. Let's all entertain them and have a great time. Let's see, speaking of which, there's a costume contest. Who's planning to be in that? Put your hands up, everybody. You should be in it.
Cosplay.
It's a cosplay costume contest. Okay, well, for those who don't know what's about this, it is something that honestly throw anything together.
In typical British Columbia convention fashion, or at least like the last convention that was here, the opening ceremonies are again hosted during the PM hours, but we're used to it by now. But yeah. Things are going okay so far. Unfortunately, one of the events there's one event that got sort of shifted back a bit, but it's not much of a hindrance because there's very much stuff to look forward to tomorrow, and we have a very, very nice hotel room. There's a couch in some area of the bathrooms, proximity between them. Interestingly, some cooking area, and the usual TV and sleeping quarters over here. I can remember the last time I had this kind of accommodation. Wow. Other than Portland, but that's about it. But yeah, first day's been pretty. There are times where the first days are relaxing or hectic, and this is actually one of the times where it's a bit more relaxing. Next 2 days, of course, will be a bit more hectic with the guests coming in, but we'll manage. Sometime later I will take advantage of the pool here, which I wasn't able to last time. And also, probably hit the pool before we're calling it a night. But obviously we'll be covering that. So yeah, see you on the morrow.
Before that, you were doing screenwriting for quite some time.
Yep.
That's great. So, are you doing any current screenwriting that we can talk about?
Well, on Twitch, I'm writing, and just before Christmas, a friend of mine that owns a studio was like, "Peter, have you ever heard of podcasts?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've heard of podcasts." Yes. Yes. Yeah, you nailed it. He's like, "What have you? Do you think that you could do a radio play as a podcast?" I'm like, "Yes, you can do a radio play as a podcast." He's like, "Well, I think we should just bring some people in here and do a radio play as a podcast and have fun." I'm like, "Yeah, all right. I'll start writing that." So I'm on to episode 6 out of what I'd like to be 26, and he wants me to finish 26 by the end of February. So I'm using Twitch viewers to motivate me to write every day.
Also, I've heard about it now, so I expect to be in it.
All right.
Okay.
I'll tell you, it's
This is my submission.
All
It's
right.
your project, also.
Peer pressure should
You
Kelly
have
be
to
in it.
just
There's no
be
pay.
in it. Oh,
Everyone should Kelly be in it. Peer pressure.
Yes.
I think I know
that was a South African accent that he was
yeah,
doing right now,
yeah.
which is hard. I can't do that.
It's not that hard.
It's not?
All you've got to do is do a Dutch accent and then combine it with Afrikaans. It's easy enough.
Oh!
So far, it's just a white t-shirt. Says that guy's tweet really made me think.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, Peter, is a quote from your Twitter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
For those who aren't following Peter, you need to follow Peter on Twitter.
Thank you very much for that. I can't wait to wear that shirt.
You know, I often get cast playing an angry person. I think maybe because my voice is a little bit tomboyish or has a little bit of growl in it, I always get hired to play somebody that loses their temper. So, I don't know, I find it fun to go in there and yell and boss everybody around. Yeah, and sometimes I do that in real life too.
True.
I don't have license to yet. I don't think.
You don't think? Beautiful Plushies. I love that he's just like flopped.
Not at all reflective of your true self, Peter.
No, I never sit like this at home. Thank you very much, Bridges.
Rarity needs your help. She's trying hard, doing what she can. Would you try, just give it a chance. You might find you'll start to understand. A true friend.
What just happened?
And as you take that first step upon a path that's all your own, you'll see it all so clearly. The best way to survive is all alone. Open up your eyes, see the world from where I stand. Be among the mighty, caged at my
Well, the day has its. Well, the day's been pretty good so far. We take part. Movie this morning in the kids' room.
Yeah, I know, but like.
There's the autograph line, which I got Kelly Sheridan's.
We met at Ever Vanhoover.
Is that autograph line, which you got Kelly Sheridan's autograph? Awesome. Quick afterwards, and we're just on our way back from back to the room from karaoke. Great work, selfie.
Come on.
为什么？
这样子我们才会吃 Plushies。
你们有这样子
Also got this awesome shirt. So yeah, the morning was the morning I had a movie time with the kids room. Awesome. Got called by the guys who were making this. On site, which is awesome. To pose with some pictures so that they could display these options. Afterwards, went over to VA. Afterwards was VA time, which included autographs and panel. Which you saw the line for. Well, the autograph line. Afterwards some karaoke, which was a lot of fun. Thankfully no TDAs. In between the previously looking grease we were heading up before lunch. We're just coming out of it now. We're going to check out Peter Hughes' solo panel. I know someone can't wait for the plushie event tonight.
As many bronies as we could get. We asked 100 bronies. And I'd like you to buzz in when you have an answer. Buzz in when you have an answer. And our fancy music, notwithstanding. Round one, game one, top 9 answers are on the board. Name a canon pony character most likely to take a trip to the city of Vancouver. Yes.
Grandpere.
Grandpere. I think he's from Vancouver, is he not?
Exactly.
Yes, he's from Vancouver. Is Grandpere on the board? Betty's number 6. So actually there are 5 more popular answers than grandparent for someone who would visit Vancouver. Who would visit Vancouver? And I should remind our teams, do not share amongst yourselves until I tell you who is playing.
Rarity.
Rarity. Is Rarity on the board? Number 1 answer, somehow beating the actual canon character from the city of Vancouver. So are you going to play this round or are you going to pass it to them and try to steal?
Sorry, I'm still trying to work out how.
That's okay. So if you play the game now, you will get to guess all the answers and try to get the board without getting 3 strikes. But they have a chance to steal if you get 3 strikes. If they play the same way, you could try to steal the board if they get 3 strikes. So which would you rather do? You want to play or pass?
Am I allowed to consult my team?
Yes, do you want to play or pass, guys?
Okay, got it all.
I know the game's a little confusing. Normally this is a very snap decision, but that's fine. Okay, they're gonna play. They're gonna play the feud, everyone. So, guys, you can talk amongst yourselves. You cannot. Okay? So that means please keep quiet because they can probably hear you otherwise. So what I'm gonna ask you to do is just form a row, if you can. You could form a row in front of the stage here, and if you could just go behind and we'll cycle through. Okay? That's how we'll go. All right. And I'm trying to remember Cameron, right. I'm terrible with names. So Cameron, I'm going to read the question one more time. Name a canon pony character, meaning they are in the show, most likely to take a trip from to the city of Vancouver.
I'd have to say Applejack.
Applejack? Is Applejack going to go get some of those apples from Vancouver? Maybe from... Oh, there she is! Number 5. All right, good answer. Move along to Logan. Logan, name a pony character most likely to come to Vancouver. I mean the city, of course.
Granny Smith.
Granny Smith, another of the Apple family. Granny Smith may be enjoying some Wild Coast. No, not popular enough in that one. That's only your first strike. Don't worry, you got lots to go. Okay, so once again, Vancouver is a canon city in the show, so name a character from the show that might actually visit here.
What's her name? Coco Pamel?
Coco Pamel, yes, for fashion choice. If Rarity's up there, maybe Coco is. Coco Pamel. No, that was a good guess, though. And audience, remember to applaud. If you like the answer, applaud. Good answer, All right, we're back to our team leader. So name a character from the show that might visit the city of Vancouver, most likely to.
Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash did say Vancouver in at least 1 episode. I think it was 2, actually. How about Rainbow Dash? Yes, number 3 answer. So guys, they have 2 strikes. If they get a strike, you have a chance to steal. So be ready with your answers. Okay, Cameron, no pressure or anything, but it is all up to you. Name a canon pony character that's most likely to visit Vancouver.
How about Twilight?
Twilight travels around. Maybe the cutie map would send her. Who knows? How about Twilight? Number 2 answer. Still got 4 more up there, so what do you think? Someone else who might visit Vancouver. And guys, let's get closer to the stage here so we're not blocking the audience so much. You just move over, cycle. No, you can come towards me. Yep, perfect. We'll just try to keep a line if you don't mind. So name a character most likely to visit Vancouver. Lots of ponies in the show. Too many. No, there's never enough, is there? Oh, I heard the Pinkie Pie. Is Pinkie Pie up there? If she is, you have to hit the 2 first, the 2 strike, and then... Yeah, so hit 2 strikes first, yeah, and... Yes, she is, okay. We're gonna give that to you. You did make it before the buzzer, so, alright. You have 1 chance still. You've still got 3 more answers up there. Name a character most likely to visit Vancouver. Got an idea. This is what the idea face looks like.
How about...
There is a plan. No, sorry, it took too long. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to go down the line here. So feel free to, if you could just form a line again, starting with the team leader here. That'd be great. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to go down the line here and you can tell me what you thought your answers were. Nothing. All right. And your answer?
Derpy?
Derpy. And what was your answer?
Muffin horse.
Muffin horse. So we've got two derpy answers. Is that what we're going to go with?
I said muffin horse, not derpy.
Muffin. So we are going with muffins.
I just don't know what went wrong.
All right. For the steal for 80 points is muffin on the board. Muffins. No, she's not, and that means that the heartstrings have taken the 80 points. Okay, so audience, this is your turn. What do you think is up there? Who's up there? Tree Hugger, I heard. Celestia. Fluttershy. Any of those up there? Do we name any of those, David? Yeah, if they name it, just reveal it. Tree Hugger. You know, we are the city where Greenpeace was founded. It would make sense. Okay, and how about number 8? What's number 8? Trixie.
Oh yeah, right.
You know what? She travels. That makes sense. You know. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Okay, number 9. Fluttershy. Okay, so now we know how everyone's thinking. So we're looking at 80 points to Zill, but we'll go up to the round number 2 and start again. So we have the second players up on the board.
And these films were interesting, and but also we've just come out of the feud, which was fought, which was a lot of fun. But now it's time for plushies.
Never placing the base down in the worst place. And the princess in the day's throw this shade. Don't fall to the hate, even on the brightest day. Hearts just laughter, but sweat and love. They're gonna get back to stay.
So, Plushies was over pretty well. Really great to get some recognition for that.
Oh yeah, well, it's easy to go over the edge. You're not getting bigger tolerance built up. Sure. Alright. Thank you. You're alright. Move on.
Peter New and his wife, everybody. So yeah, I gotta get some recognition over the plushies, and gotta get a sense of rat, fin pony, and blanket. The rat, I think, is actually silver shock. But yeah, right now I'm about to change the swimwear, but I call it change the swimwear, which will change to swim and then later call it night. Bit of a pity that things are coming to an end eventually. Coming to an end, starting in things are coming to an end tomorrow, but hopefully this isn't the last or only time Richmond beckons.